Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a long time, and today I really wanted to talk about Harry Potter. Okay, so the reason I kind of want to talk about Harry Potter is because I do feel like it really relates to chosen ones out there, and I do feel there is an applicable spiritual lesson within Harry Potter. I'm rewatching Harry Potter, like the full series. I'm currently watching The Prisoner of Azkaban, and I just found a lot of things while still watching the movie very relatable, and maybe these are theories that many people already are aware of. Anyways, so the one who shall not be named starts with a V, ends with a T. I do feel is like almost a fallen angel of some sort. The way they refer to is like, because I remember in the Sorcerer's Stone, or like the first movie, they were talking about him in a way that like he's done great things, but he's also like a bad person. And I do feel like that's kind of how Lucifer is referred to as within the Bible, or like, just in religious context. And Dumbledore is like a symbol of the good, like the light, like Jesus, and I almost feel like Harry is some sort of messiah in the movie. If I sound crazy, let me know. Or I almost feel like this could be theories that people have already talked about, because I know like people are obsessed with Harry Potter, like that's an undying fandom right there. I don't know what I'm doing with my face. But yeah, so Harry Potter is like, no, essentially Harry Potter is like Jesus, like Messiah, or whatever, chosen one, whereas Dumbledore is like God. Yeah. And I found a lot of symbolism within Harry Potter really interesting. Like how I'm sure when J.K. Rowling created like the four houses, she took into account like four central themes within the world, like, anyways, I don't know. And it's like kind of like personality types. Okay, I probably should eat something, guys. I'm getting a little nauseous. I don't know why, but maybe yapping makes me nauseous. I don't know. But I took into account like how the mudbloods and the half-bloods and the pure-bloods, like things like that as well, and how that can relate to everyday life in a sense, like how mudbloods are wizards or witches that are born from muggles. Okay, so essentially like people make fun of mudbloods because they don't have a lineage of pure bloods, or they're not born from pure bloods, okay? Or they're not pure bloods, you know what I mean? So they don't have anyone that's has experienced life as a witch or wizard, and they don't have anyone to pass down that knowledge to them. But in my opinion, I think that's awesome. Like Hermione is a mudblood or a muggle born, whatever. I know it's derogatory to say mudblood, but like I think that also talks about like, oh, you're not born into wealth, you made it out of the mud. Mudblood, you made it out of the mud, you mudblood. But my family has been born into wealth for over centuries and centuries, and so like that's like the context that I took from mudblood, pure blood, whatever, and how knowledge is actually also a form of wealth, because skills equate assets in everyday life, because you get to pass that skill down to your loved ones, and it's priceless, but if you're a mudblood, you don't have that guiding figure helping you through certain things like that, whatever. And for me, I would be like, I'm a mudblood. I'm chosen, but like I don't have anyone to pass that knowledge down, you know? Like mudbloods are kind of a sense of a black sheep kind of persona. You know what I mean? You know, just like a little rant in the middle of a makeup sesh, but I actually thought I was a Gryffindor, but actually I am a Ravenclaw. I have a Siamese cat as my Patronus, I think, and I have a cedar wand with a phoenix core. So I have one of the rarest wands apparently. I had no idea until my brother informed me of that. So I think that's so interesting, and you know, I don't know, like I don't know exactly what the House of Ravenclaw symbolizes, but it makes sense because I was on Pinterest and I was kind of like, you know, like people really get into Harry Potter and the houses, you know, like people really like to group themselves and whatever. But in Pinterest, I saw like the personality types or like what things that each houses would like and whatever. And I do believe that Ravenclaw resonates with me most because Ravenclaw is like the most likely to be into astrology and just like dark, like the rain or whatever. Like I don't really know, but that's me. And my brother also got Ravenclaw, and I think that's interesting because a lot of like the families in Harry Potter, they group together, like the Weasleys are all in Gryffindor, I believe. So, and also like rewatching the movie, I do feel that it's I love it. I'm like deeply immersed into it, and I don't normally find watching films very easy or whatever, like alone, but I've been just like super immersed into it. I'm also like really into astrology and stuff like that, and now that I'm like becoming more into it as a grown adult, I think it's much more easier for me to watch because I also like make spell jars on my own, and like they'll bring up little herb names like wormwood, and I'm like, oh, I have that at home, so it's just interesting. But yeah, and I think it's quite interesting going back to like the theory on how, oh, I look crazy. I think it's quite interesting like how Voldemort will send so many people to go after Harry Potter, and essentially Harry Potter is like the chosen one, you know, and he's very humble about it. He, at first, when Hagrid told Harry Potter that like, you're a wizard, Harry, he was like, no, I can't be, I really can't be. And like he also knew how to speak like porcelain, yeah, I don't know, but the snake language. He had even no idea, and he was trying to like, you know, undermine his own skills because speaking in snake tongue or language is actually quite rare. It's a Slytherin. It's a Slytherin skill that. Harry Potter is not a Slytherin, by the way. He is a Gryffindor because he chose to be a Gryffindor. But like the Sorting Hat could have put him as a Slytherin if Harry Potter wanted it. But even Dumbledore has told Harry that like, you know, you are pure, Harry. And you know, you could have done well in Slytherin, but you chose the other way out. And I almost think of Harry Potter as a disciple of Jesus Christ in a sense, because Harry always defended Dumbledore, even when, you know, who we shouldn't speak of, was like, no, VT is like the greatest wizard of all time, and Harry Potter was like, no, Dumbledore is. And Voldemort, I know I'm not supposed to speak of his name, but Voldemort literally has sent so many people and so many things out to get Harry Potter, and Harry Potter still remains unfazed. And if anything, he learned a lesson or two about himself through these advancements that Voldemort set him. And it's almost like the devil will will tell you 100 lies for you to believe one, or something like that. That's the quote, where like the devil will only go after chosen ones and send his own people out to get you. And when you're a chosen one, you have to always remember and take into account the intentions of everything. And like, You have to realize your power because you believe in the Holy Spirit, okay? And I think that was really interesting. Like, I made that kind of this discovery from Harry Potter, and how Harry is just, he has his own innate skills and talents, and the divine will give you these talents when you believe that you have a greater mission, okay? And, you know, like, Harry grew up in such horrible times. You know, he's lost his parents. He was, you know, raised with his horrible uncle and his whatever stupid cousin. But yeah, also, like, I think that Harry Potter talks perfectly about destiny swapping, and how Harry, you know, his destiny was to outsmart Voldemort. When Voldemort killed his parents, he made it out of there alive as a newborn, and he's left with this scar as a reminder of him being his parents' killer, okay, which is Voldemort. And because of this, he has this infamous name. And, you know, that talks a lot about, like, spirituality as well. We have these unseen dark forces that are out to get us, and because we've made it out and we've held resilient through these hard times, we're able to help others, but also with targets, okay? With targets for dark magic and dark arts, and from the devil, you know? Like, you always have to remember just how much you've escaped from, and to not go back, because we'll see with clear eyes that certain moments of our lives, we had these rose-tinted glasses that the devil literally put on us. Like, and also, like, in the first movie, the Sorcerer's Stone, that mirror, remember that mirror, and how Harry saw him and his parents in that mirror, and the mirror symbolizes what your heart truly desires, but it's a deceitful mirror, okay? It's a deceitful mirror. And even Dumbledore warned Harry not to go over to that mirror, because many have lost their minds in front of it. And, you know, that really symbolizes the material world, and you comparing your successes to those around you, you know, like, oh, this person can get whatever they want, and so anything I want is possible, and I will literally step on toes and fingers just to get it. And Harry, knowing that maybe Voldemort could have been right about him, you know, if you step over to the dark side, you and I can summon your parents together. And I'm sure Harry wants his parents, you know, back. And he's never even got to know them. And it's just so tragic. But, like, Harry decided to choose the light. Time and time again, he chose the light. And he's rewarded. He's rewarded. But yeah, I had to rant about this, guys, because I need to see who's whatever. I don't know. But whoever is, like, rewatching Harry Potter again, let me know. And people who are just, like, lifelong fans of Harry Potter, let me know, so we can, like, form a little community down there. I am a Ravenclaw INFP. No, I'm an INFJ. Sorry, guys. It's a long story. I'll get into it on another video. My hair is really flat right now. Sorry about that. But yeah, I am a Ravenclaw INFJ. 4W3 most likely, not 4W5. I don't know, but y'all should tell me if y'all know. But, like, also share yours down in the comments down below. I don't know exactly what this is. My brother told me to take this quiz, but I am a Thunderbird, or I don't know, but, like, that's a school, I guess, whatever. And I'm a Sagittarius, Sun, Gemini Moon, Pisces Rising. So if y'all are into, like, all these fantasy, like, mythological, astrological things, magical things, really, in my opinion, let me know down in the comments below. And I shall talk to y'all next time. Bye.